Now to the latest on the hate crime murders, what police have uncovered about the killer and the man who may have been the first to see something suspicious going on in downtown Dallas. Fox 4's Sean Rabb near the crime scene where some streets are still closed tonight. Sean.
Hey, good evening to you, Steve. We are right down here at the epicenter, El Centro, and now critical information has come out today from the first person to notice, if you will, a black SUV racing towards downtown on Thursday night. It's the first clue as to what time Micah Johnson came to downtown Dallas. As the gunman moved around outside El Centro College, a black Chevy SUV set with its emergency flashers blinking. Sources say Micah Johnson was in it.
But being a black SUV at a high rate of speed and bust through this light.
DART bus driver Donald Washington saw the SUV last Thursday night.
This was between 8:20 and 8:25 when the SUV busted the light.
That could mark Johnson's arrival downtown.
When I noticed that vehicle actually proceeding on down westbound Elm Street, it made a left turn on Lamar. I lost the vehicle at that point.
The police obtained a search warrant for phone numbers connected to Johnson. This is what they want: subscriber information, call detail records, both incoming and outgoing, with cell tower locations. Also, incoming and outgoing text messages, plus all billing information and any transaction history going back to May 1st.
We are following any and all leads. I am a little bit old school cop. Until you show me we've exhausted every lead, I'm not going to be convinced that we know everything about what happened, associations, others that might be complicit. So we're going to turn over every rock.
Police still turning over the rocks of weapons, munitions, and bomb-making materials found in Johnson's home. From sources, this picture of the actual gun Johnson used in the attack, an Ishmash Sega 5.45 millimeter high-powered rifle, a variation of an AK-style military weapon. He also had a Glock 9mm semi-automatic pistol and a .25 caliber semi-automatic, which were recovered at the crime scene. What we don't know is if those guns were fired as he carried out his ambush. Johnson's mother, sources tell us, consented to the search of their Mesquite home and her son's room. Some of what was recovered includes 2 rifles, 1 pound of tannerite. Now that's a powder used to make explosive targets for shooting practice, and a can of acetone, which can mix with other chemicals to make explosive material. From electronic devices, officials know Johnson frequented gun websites and discussed weapons in online chat rooms.
He knew what he was doing, that this wasn't some novice. And so what's on his laptop, how he learned that, we don't think he learned it in the military. At least we don't have any evidence of that. You can learn all that online, I guess.
So, Steve, what's very significant about Donald Washington noting the time that he saw this racing black SUV on Elm about 8:20 to 8:25 will actually allow police to backtrack to cameras along Interstate 30 and Highway 80 back into Mesquite to figure out, did Johnson leave from his home and come downtown, or did he get on the interstate and come from some other location before getting here? It's quite significant to know what time he may have gotten downtown.
It is, Sean, and I'm wondering if investigators or your sources are talking about how much planning we are told he did. But was he planning for this event? Because it seems he got to downtown quite late for this protest. So do they know if this was a specific plan in gathering weapons for this or just to do something?
So the people that I've been talking to and who've been talking to me seem to believe that he really had in his mind a plan to attack police. They don't know whether it was downtown or somewhere else, but also to use the materials that he had that he could make explosives with. They seem to think, Steve, because of the events of last week, first Baton Rouge and then Minnesota and then the public event here, which put a lot of law enforcement in one place, that perhaps Micah Johnson scrapped whatever original plans were. This became an alternative plan because of the number of police officers who would be in this downtown corridor.
All right, Sean Rabb, downtown Dallas, thank you.